I just want to go ahead and say, people of God, please come closer to God. God is real. There's no need piling up wealth in this world. Trust me, if only God could open your eyes and you get to see that heaven is almost and similar to earth. So whatever you are building your house or laying up storages for yourself in this world is totally useless, because you're gonna die and you're gonna leave them wealth for somebody. And basically, where would your soul go? After this world, your soul lives on. Where is that soul gonna go? Are you gonna spend eternity in hell? Because hell is very real. Or are you gonna spend it with Jesus? God said that he will come and make a new earth and a new heaven. Heaven is just like earth. God opened my eyes to see how heaven was. It's exactly like earth. So he condemns and just literally condemns all manner of treasures we are trying to save us for ourselves in this world. Another thing is, embrace suffering, Christians. Don't ever look at someone who is a Christian and is suffering, look at them down, or anybody whatsoever, because suffering is a very good teacher. Suffering brings humility. Suffering makes you closer to God. So I would never look at someone and say Lazarus in the Bible was suffering, a suffering servant, and we all saw the end of Lazarus. The end of Nazareth. He went to heaven. So whoever is suffering, and you know you're not suffering because of the lies that you did or the crime that you committed. You are suffering because you are just suffering. Maybe poverty, you're suffering because of lack. Just hang on there. Hold on tight, because God is in your suffering with you. Because God knows you and he will lift you up. If you continue suffering and continue going closer to God, even in your suffering, he would lift you up. Maybe not in this life, but he will lift you up when you get to heaven. Don't ever look at someone suffering and say, look down at them, because suffering is a beautiful thing. Jesus came to this life, and before he could win his throne, he had to suffer. He had to suffer before he got into the throne of heaven. So that should tell you that before you can get to heaven, there must be an amount of suffering. You have to be dead to the world, suffer persecution, suffer injustice, suffer a lot of things before you suffer what it means to be lack of food, lack of sleep, just because you're trying to get it to heaven. My brothers and sisters, anything that is easy to get is not so good. But those things that are hard to get, trust me, it's worth it. So heaven is worth it. It is what you're suffering, is what you're fighting over. Don't give up. If you're a Christian and you're suffering for being a Christian, God sees you in that Christian. God sees you in that suffering. And trust me, God is just. He will make everything right. And if you are unbeliever and you're smiling and you're laughing and you say, who is God anyway? You're proud and you have all these treasures heaped up and you say, oh my God, I'm a CPO, I'm a manager, I got all these things. Why do I need God? Trust me, there will be a day you would need God. Just make sure that day is not too late for you. If you don't come and listen to the words of his prophets now, you would regret it when you're screaming in hell. So that's all I'm going to say, and hope all of you have a blessed day. Peace.